Not my fault.
Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi, guys talking about sports and stuff. You can call them Ray and Rodney or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, it's the R&R Show.
What up? What up? Again, for the second time, for the first time today, what's going on? Man, look who in the house early.
What do you mean first time? It better not be LeJohn.
Early. What's up, man?
You been waiting every time
Yeah. I know she got a lot to say.
I'm not missing. Hey, come on. We come on, let go, man. Let go.
Tell your mama them, y'all. We here. Tell your mama them. We in here. It's the R&R Show.
Let go, cause
I'm Ray. I'm Ray. He Rodney.
I'm Rodney. Let's go, cause see, hey, I know you were gonna be the first one. You've been waiting on this. You've been waiting on it.
Well, guess what? If you act right, we might the Steelers might make an appearance in this show tonight. If you act right, they might get mentioned. They might get mentioned.
Hold on, let me clean my camera because it feels like that ain't right. Let me.
Look like you done knocked that joke off.
Sure.
Anyway, can you hear me? Are you still there? Well, I guess I got the show by myself then for right now. What's going on, y'all? Oh, dog, man. I'm finna take off with you. I'm finna take off. Well.
Come on, bro. You good?
All right, then, man. God dog, man. You in and out. You in and out like flies, man. You in and out like flies. You know, like flies. Now you mute. Can't even hear you. Look at it. Y'all, like I said all the time, y'all, still got that position, that producer position is still open. Now, that producer position is still open. Anybody who want the producer position, it don't pay a lot. Might what? 6-pack of Red Bull, six pack of Red Bull, and some of them little candy cigarettes. Still ain't got nothing. Can you hear me? Oh my goodness. Well, he mute. Oh well, I'm gonna just keep on going then. What I want to know. I know what that meant. Well, anyway, I know we got a lot of surprising teams that are 3-0 right now. We got the Seattle Seahawks. We got the Minnesota Vikings. Of course, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. And we got the Buffalo Bills that are all 3-0 right now. Oh yeah. Can't leave out Pittsburgh. God forbid if I leave out Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh, which are 3-0 right now. Well, what I wanted to know from my counterpart over here that has went mute, I wanted to know from him, out of those that list, who was the who is the most surprising? Miss Gray, do you think your team is the most surprising at 3-0? Do you? Man, a lot of people would think so, but if you look at the schedule, we got to look at who Pittsburgh beat now. So before you good, dog? Still ain't got nothing. Anyway, they beat up, which I feel like is going to turn out to be a halfway decent Atlanta Falcons team.
Tell me you can hear me now.
I can hear you now.
Man, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's go. Whatever.
Don't touch nothing else.
I ain't gonna touch nothing. I don't even know what's going on, bro. Like seriously, like this is okay. Jesus Christ.
But it's still all good. He's good. He's still on throne. He got
that go. Jesus Christ. I need
but follow it. Look here, just come on here and through with me then.
Come on, let's go.
Did you hear my question?
What was the question?
The most surprising 3-0 team. We got 3-0 Seattle, Minnesota, Kansas City, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo. Out of that right there, out of those undefeated teams that we have so far, Who is the most surprising or most impressive? I'm gonna just say most surprising. I can't hear you, dog. Oh, the Vikings. I think that what? No. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on going. Miss Gray said the Vikings. I gotta agree with you there because about 2 shows back when we were picking those divisions, me and Rodney both picked the Vikings to be last, and that's because we had no faith in Sam Darnold. Now, don't you say nothing. Don't you be quiet.
Man, just tell me you hear me. Just tell me you hear me.
I can hear you.
So,
go ahead. Go, let me jump into what I'm saying. You interrupt me twice now. Hold on. What up, Billy? What's going on? All right. Like I said about Minnesota. Now, me and Rodney both picked that team not to do nothing simply because JJ McCarthy went out and Sam Darnold is in. And we thought they just was going to be trash because it was Sam Darnold. Now, what we failed to realize, Sam Darnold was one of the most sought after quarterbacks coming out the draft. And the thing that tarnished his previous part of his career is that he was with the Jets and didn't do anything. But what did he have to work with? He didn't have anything to work with. Would you agree with that, Rodney? Yes or no?
I was
with the Jets.
I don't say he didn't have anything to work with. I'm gonna just say that he wouldn't coach.
That was a trash team. Come on.
But that same team had a defense. They didn't have no other.
All right. Then he go to Carolina. Offensively, he don't play. Look, Sam Darnold don't play defense, by the way.
Carolina had nothing.
No, thank you. He had nothing. What up, B? What up, Riley? Sam Darnold didn't have anything in New York. And then he went to Carolina. And we know what kind of dumpster fire show that was.
It's still going on.
And then now he was with the San Francisco 49ers of last year, where he didn't get any playing time, really, because of
he wasn't gonna get no playing time.
Right. Now we get to see him with some weapons. And I got to say, I'm tickle pink, dog, because not because I'm wrong. It's because I didn't really just pay attention that we look at Bryce Young, right? He got benched just here recently. And everybody was voicing their opinion on how these quarterbacks are thrown out there to save their franchise and all that kind of stuff when they don't have anybody, a veteran to come behind and just learn how to play in the NFL, and they just throw them out to the wolves. Sam Darnold did the same way. And now he really did. He got thrown out there to his team and said, save this team offensively. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And now he got a team with some weapons, with a coach that know how to coach. And this is what we get. So they're gonna be exciting. So I respect you picking that Minnesota team. Rodney, who you got?
Well, I was gonna actually say Pittsburgh because honestly, nobody saw Pittsburgh being 3-0 right now. And that's not to take nothing away from Minnesota, but Minnesota had a better chance of going 3-0 than Pittsburgh did in my mind. I'm just putting it out there. 1-2, 2-1, 3-0. Nobody thought neither would be 2-0. But with Pittsburgh, we all, and it's still, to me, it's a slick 3-0 because you didn't look for quarterback play to be the reason that they won or to be the reason that they would have won. And it still ain't the reason that they winning. It ain't horrible like we predicted, but it ain't 3-0 ball either. So I ain't gonna take nothing away from their win because their defense is stout. Their coaching is stout. The man know how to coach a team. I would never take it away from him. But with the tools he had, it's like driving a screw with a hammer. You don't do that, but it's working. So I'm gonna go with the fact that Pittsburgh is gonna be my most, like most unexpected. Like I did not expect them to be there. So I'm gonna eat that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat that. I was wrong.
Well, my thing about Pittsburgh, which I'm gonna also say that I was wrong. What up? Like I said, what up, B? What up, Billy? Tony? What's going on? Riley? DeMel, what's going on? Everybody hit the share button for me, please. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. All right. But my thing about Pittsburgh is right now, okay. All right. If we look at the teams like I was about to say earlier, look at the teams that they beat. They beat Atlanta first, 18-10, which I feel like is a pretty good. I feel like that's a pretty good win that I did pick them to lose that game because I was high up on Atlanta.
Now I was yeah, and I will tell you the only reason Atlanta lost the game was because of coaching.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, we can agree with that. And then they played Denver. Come on.
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
And then they beat them 13-6. And then they played a Chargers team that got a hurt Justin Herbert. And they got by them. You know, that's what was that score? I don't think that score was.
It was 20-10.
20-10. But the true test, now, if you want to get excited, I ain't trying to poo-poo on what you've done. I'm just saying, okay, I didn't expect you to be 3-0. I didn't. But those last two games that y'all played, I'm not surprised that you won those games. I was surprised that you won the first game. But if you want to show me something, let's look on down the schedule. You got Dallas coming up. Let's see what you can do against Dallas. You got KC coming up. You got Baltimore twice. Hold on.
Okay.
You got the Jets. And then you got a Washington team that's looking pretty decent right now. So we're gonna see how they looking down the stretch.
Hey man, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. I can see the Steelers winning now. 1, 2, 3. The next 3. They're gonna be 6-0 before they get to the Jets.
So you
I ain't taking it. Yeah. Well, it's a college spade, bro. If that don't change, they ways. They're gonna be looking bad when it comes to Pittsburgh. So I'm dead serious. And when they get to the Jets, that's gonna be a battle because you're gonna have a good quarterback that know how to win a game to go up against somebody that ain't never been 6-0 or 5-1. So that's gonna be the game. That's gonna be the only reason. But like I said, I'm gonna eat that because Mike Tomlin and the defense still find a way to win the game when I thought that the quarterback would be the downfall. Going against what we've seen in the past when he's won without the quarterback, I still thought that would be the downfall. And then you named Washington. Yeah, Washington doing their thing. They getting there.
No, I said undefeated. I said Buffalo, KC, and Seattle.
No. You named on what's called a schedule on the Steelers schedule. On the Steelers schedule. Yeah. So I mean, then you named the Ravens. And
Seattle. You said Seattle on that schedule too?
No, I said the Washington, the Steelers. I mean the Washington, the Ravens, and now them the next two. That's the next ones in the meat of it anyway. Because I ain't counting the Browns. So they got a chance to start out real good, but now we know that in this league that only get you so far. We know from this past week that injuries can cause a lot of hurt to a whole bunch of teams.
Yes.
And what does that defense have in common every year for the last 2-3 years? They lose a major piece every year at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So it's I ain't wishing it, but I'm just saying until it don't happen, it's got a chance to happen. So
yeah, but like I said, don't get excited and start peeing in your pants. I'm not Seattle, but the Pittsburgh Steelers is coming up. But hold on one second. What up, DD? I wasn't gonna talk about this team until you got in here. What up, Boom? What's going on?
All right. Who are we talking about next?
I want to talk about the Seattle Seahawks. And I understand Seahawk Nation is excited right now. And I know, you know what? You guys really looking good right now. And the defense look good. Stop. Me and DD talk about that goal line defense, and that's looking pretty good against Denver. That looked pretty good against New England. That look good. Hold on, I'm done. That look good against a tourless Miami. Yeah, all that look good. Yes, you're 3-0 right now. I expect you to be. Now,
but now.
Hold on, I ain't done. Hold on. Now. Just like Pittsburgh. Now, we want to know what y'all about. We finna find out what y'all are about right now because you got Detroit coming up. Then you
Monday.
And then you got a practice game with the Giants. And then you got ATL. And then you got Buffalo. And then you get into division play with the Rams in Arizona.
You skip San Francisco.
But we beat them every year 2 times.
I'm just saying you skip that. You can't skip San Francisco. Come on now. All
right, San Francisco.
You come on now.
I just don't want to be. Sometimes you don't want to be Captain Obvious. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, but obviously what? Tell me what they're gonna do against San Francisco. That's what I want. You just skip it.
It's obvious, dog. San Francisco gonna get them again, both times.
Okay.
Keep saying.
All right. I just want to hear you. But you can't just skip them. I mean, let's be real. I mean, San Francisco has injuries issues that's kind of major right now. And if they ain't getting on track in the next 2 weeks, they could be major later on. So we just can't skip over that.
But I ain't gonna lie. I'm questioning the defensive play right now, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on.
The defense is not defensing right now.
Come on, man. You got it. Bro,
the defense.
I got it. Come on, man. Right, come on. I can't.
And of course, we got injuries and all that going on.
Oh,
blah, blah, blah. But
that's
I'm
so
not using you. Next man up. Yeah. Oh,
that's so much better. Bro, my eyes were tired. Jesus Christ. A Latter-day Saint. Look. I'm with you with Seattle. I heard them talk about Seattle yesterday morning on the radio. And then I'm sitting here like, hey, man, pump your brakes. You act like they done beat the Bills, the Chiefs, and somebody else. Like, pump your brakes. They done beat some teams that's supposed to lose. Like, nobody, come on, bro.
Just saying.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. So, I'm wanting to see, because everybody talk about, oh, they're doing that defense. I said, hold up. First of all, the defense only, they almost lost to the Broncos. It was 20-26. Okay? The second game, the Seahawks and the Patriots, it was 23-20. They ain't blowing these teams out. The only team that blew out was the Dolphins, and come on, we all know why that happened. Like, come on, the Dolphin quarterback couldn't throw the ball 10 yards. And then he got hurt.
And then it was really, really late when they scored on the Dolphins.
When they took over.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. Come on, man.
Come on,
D-Day. Look, Jamal. All he's doing is holding the road. When you can just hold it, he ain't doing nothing spectacular. If he was doing something spectacular, them scores I just called out would have been more impressive. He just holding the road. If he do something spectacular, I give it to him. But he's just holding the road. He ain't have to do nothing. I mean, he ain't playing no defense. The only defense he played, really, was the doggone Broncos, and that's because they got a good corner. That was it. So come on, man. You gotta be real on it. Be real. So, no, Brooks. I'm with you when you're right, but a win against nobody ain't nothing.
But they always talk like that when they winning. But when the L's start rolling in, then we got reasons why we lost.
All right, check this out. We can't sit here and talk about this team that ain't playing nobody all year. Look, check this out. So we was on that side. Let's go to the most disappointing team out of these first 3 weeks. And I'm gonna just start it out. And you hinted at it, but we got some squads that's not looking too great. So let me call some out. And well, we know I ain't gonna call it the obvious, like why we know Miami's 1-2. Let's see. Baltimore 1-2. Cincinnati 0-3. Houston got that division easy.
Unless
Dallas
start doing something.
Dallas 1-2. Chicago 1-2. Atlanta 1-2. And actually another one that really got me, and I ain't taking too much from them, But Jacksonville 0-3.
Yeah.
Arizona 1-2. The Rams 1-2. San Francisco 1-2. Atlanta 1-2. So out of that group, the one that really got me was Baltimore. All right, Baltimore got me 1-2. They first two games they refused to use their running back. It's like they picked up with the playoff stop. Why? Why pay him and then not use him? They beat a Dallas team that I'm not impressed with as well. They right there behind Baltimore. You got 1-1 going against each other for a see who can not suck next week. So you can put both of them in the same spot. But on Baltimore's side, I think that them not using their players is the biggest thing. I don't want my running back to be the leading rusher in the game.
Right.
I want him to do what quarterbacks do. But it seems like they are still dependent on him being that dude just to go back and be a scramble back, a take off the running back. Mm-hmm. Why not hand the ball off to this running back that y'all just paid that wants to run over people? And with the league trending in that way, why are you not doing it? That's my point. So to me, if you got a running back, use them. You're not using your weapon. And Lamar's doing too much. Now, with that being said, and I'm gonna do it real quick and I'm gonna get it to you. On the other side of that, Dallas is missing a whole offensive line and there's no cohesion.
Hold on, dog.
Go ahead.
You can't talk about everybody.
Go ahead. We can in a minute, but go ahead. Drop it to you.
Now look, before I give you my pick, I just want to say about Baltimore also. It's not only that they're not using Derrick Henry like they're supposed to, because there's no way in the world that, and I'm looking at the game that they lost against the Raiders. Look, they had the lead. and they squandered it away. They had a big lead on Dallas. And they squandered it away. If Dallas had one more possession, they would have won that game.
Yeah.
They would have won that game. So right now, it seems like they got a problem closing games also. And not just on the offensive side of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball also. So because that secondary looking kind of shaky. Barry, I want to know what you got to say about it if you're still in here, dog. So right now, they're looking kind of shaky to me. So, but my biggest disappointing team is, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Cincinnati.
No. Come on. I need to talk about that.
Do me a favor, dog.
Come on.
Pull up their schedule, who they lost to for me right quick.
Come on. Talk about it. Let me get it. There it is right there.
This is proof when you don't have your two big wide receivers, and I'm talking about Jamar Chase and what's the one that just come back from a hamstring injury? I can't call his name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hey, Riley, who are you talking about, Riley? Come on. You know the dude that didn't have a hamstring injury. He just wasn't playing because Jamar Chase wasn't playing. But come on.
Probably so. But you I don't care if you played 100 years together. You still need to be in.
No, not Tyler. Not Tyler. The other one.
No, not Tyler Boyd. Higgins.
The other one. Higgins. There we go. Higgins. Riley, you got to do better on that one, bro. You got to do better.
Golly, man.
Come on, Riley. We was holding on, but come on.
Oh, we just dropped the R. It's still an R. No.
Yep.
Anyway. but
you redeem yourself.
Too late, bro. Look, but anyway, by them being out, dude, it's like they're not in sync. They looked a little better against Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? But right now, dog, the defense is. You know what? I'm going back to offense 1 second. It's one part that the one piece that they're missing. They are missing Mixon, dog. They are missing Big Joe running the ball. They are missing him. He was a big piece. I know they got Zach Moss, but Zach Moss is no Mixon. You know what I'm saying? So
they missing. They won. They should have paid that man.
So who first 3 games? Run them off to me. Who else they lose to besides Kansas?
Patriots,
Should have been
Chiefs, and Commanders the other night.
Commanders. Who I forgot about. But dog, Commanders played good though. Commanders played good.
The Commanders won on a. Come on now.
They are, but Cincinnati was supposed to beat that team.
Yeah, they're supposed to win the game. They lost because it was a great play.
But because if Joe Burrow is who people try to make Joe Burrow to be,
I told you.
I said what I said, man.
Didn't I tell you?
No,
didn't I tell you? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But yes, I did. I said too many people put stock in the Joe Burrow. He ain't showed me number 1 season.
1 season.
He only showed me 1 season because he either hurt or they find an excuse for him when he don't come through. He is not that dude until he is that dude.
And they crowned him off of that 1 season that you're alluding to. When they beat Kansas City to go on to the Super Bowl.
Yes. And I'm not. And look.
Other than that, he's just Anthony Davis version of in football to me. He's glass man. So I'm wondering if he's ready to go out again. So
look, everybody saying the same thing. But let me put some real knowledge on you. This is part of the big reason that they are trash. That right there. They have not been able to protect that man for 3 years. Since they went to the Super Bowl, they have not been able to protect him.
And back here a couple of years ago, they spent so much money on that O-line, and it turned out to be worse than the previous O-line.
It was garbage. But guess what they had back there that was picking up the garbage? They had Joe Mixon. And he was picking up a whole lot of weight. People slept on Joe. And I don't understand how and why. Well, I do. They want to give it to somebody else. But Joe was that dude. He made everybody stay honest. When Joe ain't back there, what stopped me from sending the extra dude? Because if he Joe back there and he get that ball, he gonna get past that extra dude.
Sleepy Joe.
Come on, man. Like people want to give him too much. They want to crown him to it, just like you said. And I don't think that that's what. It's kind of like when he went, everybody was like, "Oh, we got the next." No, you just trying to make conversation point. Let's see next. Next.
I want to pivot for just a little bit. I want to know what you think about what's going on in Dallas. We got to talk about it.
Oh, it's the same thing.
And what is that?
They ain't got no whole line. They don't have a whole line. Man, the people is wearing them out. The first game, I was like, no, we're going to get it up because that's Myles Garrett. Okay? The next 2, I could have went through there. You could have went through there. And the big thing is, everybody talking about Zeke, and the other Deuce. Deuce. Them dudes ain't nowhere near running back capacity at this point. They're not even averaging 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They ain't averaging a number when it comes to rushing. How are you gonna tout those two and not be able to run the ball? All right. And now, mind you, in a league that is seeing a down play in quarterback play, and the rushing game is actually elevated.
I'm gonna tell you why.
That's where there's a big thing coming out. Now, hold up. The other part is there's no leader on that team. On offensive or defensive side, there is nobody taking responsibility for being a leader on that team.
Man, ain't nobody. If there haven't been a leader on that team since.
But it's easier when you win it.
Big 3, man. Since
it's easier when you win it.
Yeah, it is, but they still ain't had no leader on that team.
Well, not now. They have people speak up.
Like who?
They have people speak up.
Who, Micah Parsons?
No, Micah Parsons. No, I'm talking about the past.
The Micah Parsons that's calling out everybody talking about they.
I'm talking about
ain't playing hard at him.
I'm talking about in the past.
But he ain't. Oh, my bad.
I'm talking about in the past. I ain't talking about nobody now because you can't call it. You can't call it out if you ain't gonna do nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah,
Micah Parsons needs to shut up though.
I mean, they let that monster walk. They created that monster. That's Frankenstein.
They did.
Tell them to shut up.
Man, I knew
they won't do it.
Man, I knew a long time ago when Michael Parsons first opened his mouth that he was a dummy dude and didn't know what the world he was talking about.
Oh yeah, he's straight dumb.
See, this thing that got me about him the other day, though, he can't call out everybody else talking about everybody ain't playing as hard as him and all this kind of stuff. Then gonna try to backwalk and all this kind of stuff, bro. Pull your stats up. What you been doing? How come we ain't been hearing your name?
Because ain't nobody got no gun. Never mind. They ain't doing nothing on what they supposed to be doing. That D-line isn't letting everybody down too. Just like the O-line, the D-line in the same boat.
Exactly. That's why they can't run the ball nor stop the run. But you know what? But the problem is, other than DeMarcus Lawrence, dog, your D-line is undersized.
Yeah, they quick stuff gone.
They are pushing that defensive line backwards.
And guess what? They showed that last year. They showed that's the way to beat them, and they did not address it.
They're fast, yes, that's true enough. But this team, and it's always been said that this defense is built.
But you can
to be, in the lead or whatever. It's not built to,
No, it ain't built it ain't built for the trenches. It ain't built for the trenches. Right. No, right. They want you to throw the ball. So the corners ain't worried about it because they taking the corners out the game. And then when they put them in the game, they can step out there.
That was fast though.
Hey, look, you talking straight up. Now, let me tell you something that makes a whole lot of sense. If Jerry, and this is why I keep saying when people say, "What's the problem with that?" I think Jerry Jones still alive. So this is the problem. If Jerry Jones had assigned Dak when he was supposed to, Dak wouldn't be the richest player in league history. If Jerry Jones had assigned CeeDee Lamb when he was supposed to, CeeDee Lamb wouldn't be the highest paid receiver in history. If Jerry Jones had just signed them to, he would have what? Derrick Henry. He could have got Derrick Henry and paid the other two like he was supposed to, and it wouldn't have been no problem. All right? Now, you got to respect it all.
Jerry Jones trying to play control freak and trying to say, you don't tell me when to give you your money. I give you your money when I want to give you your money.
I'm always going to be relevant. I'm always going to be relevant. Right. Right. Now, let me see what Ed talking about. Let me see what Tony from Columbus. He talking about who? Browns? Hey, man, we didn't count the Browns. We did not count the Browns.
But he right, though. That win did fool everybody. Because when you turned the TV on the next day, everybody was talking about how dominant the Cowboys was after all this circus that's been going on around.
Oh, okay. My bad. You talking about from that.
Right.
My bad. I got off track. I got what you're saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they fooled them. But that, they fooled them. But they didn't even execute like they were supposed to. To be honest with you, there was no running game in that game. Come on. So, and like I said, Myles Garrett got off. I don't care what nobody else said. Myles Garrett got off. He did his thing in that game. So, let's see what she said. Jerry being Jerry still fumbling on his team all day. All day. I don't care what kind of GM he is. He is not. He does not need to be where he is in that organization. He needs to sit back and watch. But he ain't gonna do that because he got too much pride.
And then
his name on it.
People keep talking about, man, need to go get Belichick. But if you go get
for
Belichick,
what?
Go say no. Just say he does go and get Belichick.
It ain't gonna work out.
No. Hold on 1 second. Say they do go get Belichick, right? And say they do so happen to win the Super Bowl under Belichick, right? Guess who gonna get all that praise?
Jerry Jones.
No, he's not gonna get all that praise. Belichick is gonna get all that praise. And Jerry Jones gonna be jealous because Belichick is getting all that.
Oh yeah.
They don't get the praise to Belichick. If he come in, change that team around, and take them to win the Super Bowl, and ultimately win the Super Bowl, they're gonna give him the credit. And
he won't do that.
Not gonna like that.
He's not gonna do that. That's the main reason he won't do it. Because guess what?
He won't do it. Exactly.
That experiment happened.
It'll be Jimmy Johnson all over again.
No, it won't. It'll be Parcells all over again. That experiment has happened.
No, Parcells wasn't successful.
Parcells was successful. Parcells was on the way to going. Parcells said, I'm not going to do this. Okay, you remember, I'm going to bring it back to you. Parcells took that team to the playoffs, and they won. They would have won that game if Romo hadn't snapped that field goal. Remember that? And now hold up.
No, we're
you
not
have to
gonna
go.
do that. Hold on.
You got no. You're not finna.
Look,
You're not finna.
We're not gonna
Parcells.
call out the fumbles and the misfortunes.
Hey. No. Listen to what I'm saying. Parcells had that team on a different track. The track that he was going up. And Parcells got a lot of credit for that. Jerry Jones and him bumped heads after that. They bumped heads. And he said, I'm out. I'm not going to do this. That's the only reason him and Jerry Jones didn't get along. He didn't leave for no other reason. He was building that team. As a fan of that team, I can tell you that. He was building that team to go somewhere. And they messed it up when he would not give Parcells the due credit. And that's where they started bumping heads with management and personnel. And he said, I'm out. That's what it was. So he tried that experiment before.
I do remember them bumping heads. I do remember that.
Yeah, he tried it. He did.
But I just didn't believe in them. I didn't believe that they were going to do.
They had.
I don't care how well they looked.
They had a better chance than a whole lot of folks.
Hey, look, your boy McCarthy done won 12 games the last 3 years. That's trending.
Yeah. And what credit he done got for it?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Who's to say Parcells wouldn't have been the same way?
Hey, nah. That way he wouldn't have had the opportunity though. He wouldn't have had the opportunity. But Parcells ain't finna sit back and let you keep talking over him like that. He realized that it was over with.
But Parcells and Jerry Jones, they cool like that. They be doing that Diddy party stuff.
Hey man, come on now. Look, come on, bro. Take that. I ain't got okay. I got what you said. Hey, look, that was part of it too. That's part of it too. So yeah, we seen that experiment before, and like you said with what you call it ain't gonna work out. That's why he won't. That's why he still got his hand in it. He won't let nobody do what they supposed to do. So it's gonna always be like that.
Hey, Tony asked the question. He said, "Do the top tier coaches want to coach there?"
No, they don't. Who wants to coach under a microscope? Undeserved microscope. Let me put it like that. Who wants to be there and then Jerry Jones is asking you all these questions? Let me do what I do and you do what you do. But you can't get all of it.
You know what? I heard Stephen A. say yesterday, and it was kind of interesting, to be honest with you, when he said it. He was like, Belichick, it would be the perfect fit because he don't like the media. He don't like talking to the media. And Jerry Jones love the media. Everybody get what they want, But I still don't. I still don't see that working, dog.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work because Jerry Jones will say some stuff that don't sit right with Parcells because Parcells won't talk. He won't talk to the media.
Belichick.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Belichick will say. He will say something for Belichick.
I almost did the same thing.
So, but that's what he would do, and that ain't gonna sit right with Belichick. We know that.
Yeah.
He don't like nobody talking for him. What they say when he said, I ain't say nothing about Tom Brady. Y'all said that, or the owner said that. He didn't say that about Tom Brady. No, at this point, I don't see it. Tom, at this point, I don't see it.
I was about to ask the same thing. Do you see them making the playoffs?
Not at this point. Not at this point. The only thing that can help them is the division they in, and that division kind of looking okay right now. It's looking a little promising. Like there ain't gonna be no either or. Them bottom two teams. Come on.
Hey Tony, let me ask you a question, Tony. Do you see San Francisco making the playoffs?
Well, do you see San Francisco making playoffs?
You know what? Right now, with the injuries they're suffering from right now, dog, it's gonna be cutting it close. They can't afford to lose. God. They can't afford to go down 1-3.
No.
They definitely can't afford to go down
2-7.
Man, did that man 2-7? I'll be hollering now at whatever in 5.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Where they at? Where they at? Hey, look. We got some responses.
And you know what?
And then look.
I don't think Samson's going this year. But
and then what she said right behind that.
If so, one and done. Let me tell you what you want and done. You know what?
I knew it.
No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. But I do respect that though. I really do. But this is the wild card is going to be even tough, and I'm gonna tell you why the wild card is going to be tough. It's because of the NFC North. Detroit, Minnesota, surprisingly Minnesota, and Jordan Love in the Green Bay Packers.
Now, we do know about that magic, right? That little magic that happens at the beginning of the season, and it just falls to just sizzle on out. If Minnesota can avoid that, they'll be all right.
I don't think this is a little fizzle magic. I think this is something that's really, really working. I don't think this is not no Joe Flacco get up off the couch with a beer in one hand and nachos in the other and take the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs. No, that ain't what this is.
We'll see.
I see real football. Okay, since we own fizzle magic is what Andy Dalton did this past weekend. And everybody's going, oh my gosh, they made the right move by putting Bryce Young on the bench and putting Andy Dalton in. Look at it.
Oh, yeah, that's straight up fizzle magic. That game going to be horrible.
Watch the next game.
That game going to be horrible. Oh, yeah, that game going to be horrible.
And if they do win,
it ain't going to last.
Hubbard is going to run for a Bill 52 touchdowns. And then they're going to say, oh, look at what Andy Dalton did. He won again. He's 2-0 as starter.
Yeah, I agree with you. So check this out. We can't spend all day on these Magic teams. We have to hit real quick. Injuries took 49. Let's say, yeah, I can agree with that. And Panther organization up. Yeah. It happened. Yeah. Hey, just like this, real fast. Just like the Titans quit on Malik Willis. Bro, I never liked that move. When he went out and got Levy. I never liked that move. You didn't get to do the chance. You never gave him a chance. And then, never mind. It was doomed from the beginning.
But you know, me and Tony talked about it today, and we was like, it's hard to see. And Tony said this is, why it didn't work, because you had Derrick Henry there. It should have worked.
Well, but now at the same time, they didn't change nothing to fit Willis' style either. They kept running the plays from the old boy that was in there at first. They kept his style. Yeah, they kept Tannehill. And then Tannehill was breathing down the dude niggas as opposed to helping him. That was known. When he got took out, he was not that dude to be supportive, to try to help this dude to get to the next level. He was breathing down the dude there like, I'm going to get my spot back. It was known. So they made it hard for him. Like, if you're going to do that, get rid of Tannehill, buy him out, get him out of there. Change the plays, ask to do what he liked to do. They didn't do none of that. They already had that mindset from when that dude had that one bad game that he wasn't going to be it. That hung over his head. And that wasn't right for him. I want to see him do good. So, look.
But Boone said, was he right about the Commanders? Pump your brakes, dog. They just won their second game. Hold on.
Boone. We're going to see. That might be that magic. He's a rookie. And he ain't no CJ Stroud.
No. I'm just saying that he did look pretty poised the other night. That's all I'm saying.
He did. We talking about a team. We talking about a Bengals team too that look like trash.
That's true. But let's see where it goes from here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can do that.
Before we make that call, let's see where it goes.
All right, real quick. Let's hit this AFC side that we've been doing for 3 weeks.
All right, let's go.
All right, man. AFC South, we got Jacksonville, Indiana, Houston, and Tennessee. Call it real fast.
Simply because, and you know, it's hard to not go off of what's going on now and not see it. So I'm going Houston, the Colts, Tennessee, and Jacksonville.
Okay. So you said Houston, the Colts,
Boy, you
10, and Jacks.
Yep.
Now, before that season, I would have picked Houston, coin flip for Indiana, and Jacksonville, and then Tennessee. But now we can't. I mean, you can't ignore it. I'm thinking they're gonna go just like they're running. Houston, Indiana, Jacksonville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's it.
I really would have went. I would have went. The Colts coming in second, Jacksonville coming in third, and Tennessee coming in last. 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's how I would have done that.
Yeah. But I mean,
and I was going to pick the Colts nipping at the heels of the Houston, and still may do it.
I mean, if Andy Rich can click, they can.
Yeah,
that's a lot. He's not looking the best right now, but I think he is just rusty. He need to get game mode because he ain't looking too hot.
What's going on, Kenyatta? War Eagle.
Now here we go. Let me see. Who's that? He a little unpolished. It seemed like he don't look like a dude that went to the playoffs last year, but I think it'll come around.
Yeah,
I think it'll come around.
But what is their record? What is their record? 2-1, right?
2-1, yeah.
They lose one game, so hold on now. Just hold on now. Hold on.
It's coming. I think it's coming. All right. NFC South. We got Atlanta, Tampa Bay, New Orleans, Carolina. Now, 3 weeks ago, I would have said Atlanta, Tampa Bay, New Orleans, and Carolina. So that's actually, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to still stick with that. I'm going to say Atlanta, Tampa Bay, New Orleans, and Carolina. Pick it.
Tampa Bay, Atlanta, New Orleans, Carolina.
You said Tampa Bay, New Orleans, Atlanta, and Carolina.
Tampa Bay, Atlanta, New Orleans, Carolina.
Oh, my bad.
Tony, from Columbus, Mississippi. I'm rolling the dice on your boy. I'm rolling the dice on your boy. You know what? That's why I'm picking Tampa. I'm rolling the dice on your boy.
Hey,
roll the dice on.
Hey, man, look, Tampa Bay didn't lose nothing. Honestly, Tampa Bay didn't lose nothing.
But I still stick with what Atlanta is going to do. I still feel like Atlanta is going to do something. I really feel like they're going to do something. They're going to get it together. They're going to get it.
So you think Atlanta going to give Tampa Bay a run?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I think Atlanta is going to figure it out. But they have to be more consistent to me right now. They're not consistent.
But you know, especially from the coaching aspect.
Yeah.
Man, so it's 4th down and short, like what, 2?
Yeah.
And you're going to run a stretch play?
Against Chicago.
You run that up the middle, dog.
All day. Stop me. Don't catch me. Stop me. Man, if anything, whatever. Get that ball to a big line and let it run up the middle. Do something. But you ain't finna stop me. You ain't finna stretch it out. I'm not going to stretch it out.
That's on any defense. You don't do that.
No, man. I mean, it wasn't even trickery. It would have been trickery, but it probably had a chance. But it wasn't even trickery. It's horrible. They was coached out, and they still, like you said, they're inconsistent with coaching. The thing that gets me is you have a quarterback that works better under center, but you keep putting him in shotgun. When he was under center, he was awesome.
Yes. Yeah,
why you instead of putting him in shotgun and not in them situations?
Bro. Kirk Cousins have eaten his entire career off play action pass.
And this year, when he's under center, he was great.
The running back, he got in Robinson back there, dude. They should be just feeding him, play action pass every now and then. That's where he's at his best.
And he ain't even close to the top where he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be relevant. He's not even relevant. You're not even using him right. Why are you running to do that shotgun? Everybody know it's coming.
Hold on.
Come on.
Time out. Hold on 1 second. For the people who are late, this is what I always talk about Steeler fans. They always come in excited and stuff, but they're always at the end when we done already talked about them. So
hey, man, I'm trying to figure out who we were talking about.
So this is what I'm gonna tell you. After the show is over, like I always said, this is I'm a copyright this one if you wasn't already copyright. In the words of Tupac, rewind this track right here and listen to what we said earlier about Pittsburgh. Picture me wrong. All the Pittsburgh fan that's late. You know what? Y'all ain't the only thing that get up. Y'all late. Just late. Y'all come in just yapping like, hey, you
like we talking about it right then. Like, come on, man.
You seen that commercial or heard the commercial on the radio? It's on TV and the radio. The person that's late for the meeting and come in and ask questions about stuff that's already been addressed. That's Pittsburgh fans. All y'all do is make the meeting longer.
Nah, I got it. Right. There could have been an email. But look, we got to give it up. We got to give it up to this right here, though. She was here today. So I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna let her have it.
Yep.
I'm gonna let her have it.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know if you saw it on the show page, but she harassed us. Well, y'all been hiding. You been running for 2 weeks.
I've been hiding and running for 2 weeks. That's what's been going on. Man. I've been hiding and running for 2 weeks.
It's been one of them things.
I got my own problems. Right?
It's been one of them things. Me too, because I need some work. So if y'all need some work, let me know. Rob Custom Bills. Get at me. Anyway, look. Hey, man, it's been fun. Well, I got to go to work. Look, she jumped back in.
I bet you was. But I tell you what, for the next 3 weeks, unless you ain't sick, at church, or at a funeral, or at work, you better be here on time. I want to see you.
Hey, look, man. Hey, we're going to get into that next week. Because next week,
yes,
all of the fakeness should be gone. We're going to see the real stuff after next week. So we can say that first 3 games don't count.
Well, Tony, you hold on to that because I got to find somebody to challenge that. You caught me off guard. I got to find somebody to challenge. You can't be right all the time. I'm going to find somebody to challenge Josh Allen. Get in here.
Hey, Tony. I need to see you in late October, bro. We got a ride. I need you to be there. I'd miss you this summer. I'm just letting you know straight up. Man to man. No diddy. Baby, anyway, look, let's go, man. Let's hope this music play. Because if it don't, I'm gonna lose my mind. Tell them you can hit. Oh no, the music ain't on there. The music on here. Bet that. So, y'all be.
I can do the music.
I got no. Do the bebop. Do the bebop. Hey,
you supposed to be rapping now.
I could get on the spit sound. Look, there you go, man.
Man, I got my hands wet for nothing.
I'm pretty sure they're done for today, but we'll see you next time on the R&R Show.
Thank y'all.
That's what you get.
Whatever. Made me spit in my head.
I'm pretty sure they're done for today.
Hey, man, y'all hold it down, man. Once again, I'm Ray. And his mic done went out again. That's right. And this is the R&R Show.